Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Into the hands of Neighbors. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. They're going play action. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he's out of bounds just inside the red zone. So now, after the penalty, it's 1st and 15. They'll run here following the penalty. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Colts side of the field. Only 3 on the game. It's now 2nd and 12. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Neighbors with a catch. They pick up 20 yards there. And the Giants will have a first down. Pass play now. That one hits the ground, incomplete, but a flag also hit the ground. Let's sort this out. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. A fresh set of downs after that penalty. Here's 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And now it's 2nd down. They go play action here. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made. Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
Reed now to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. They connect on the deep shot. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Give him 30 yards on that one. And it'll be 1st down, Colts. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He's on the move. Now he takes it. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. That was Kayvon Thibodeau there to wrap him up. 2nd down now, 7 to go. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Giants get it back on his 6th interception of the season. Oh man, Brock, somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him. Seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Throw on third down. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a fourth down.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
He's got it at the 24. And he's brought down before the return gets far. And that punt gets up to 59 yards. And they're going to take over possession. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Oh, brother, it's another interception. That's Bobby Okereke.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Taking a deep shot here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for Malik Neighbors that time. And it sets up 2nd down.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Colts get it back on the final play of the quarter. A nice takeaway to end that 3rd quarter. And they're going to have a new possession waiting to start the 4th. The Colts have it to start the 4th, but given that score, they're going to need points every time out from here on. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Ring alert. Ready?
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Chased out to his right. He can run it. And he's going to be at midfield now as he gets out of bounds.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
He's going to try to drop it in deep right. And they pick him off again. And the Giants are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Throwing it to start this drive. Rolling left, buying some time. Oh, he got way too much under that one. Too high, that's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd and 10 now. The screen pass falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Oh, he's in trouble, and he'll go down. The Colts got him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. 58 yards on the punt there. And it'll be their football.
Ready?
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Warrior 70. Ready? Go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. On the move, headed right. He's going to keep it this time. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Here we go. Set. Ready?
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And he makes the catch. Did he get both feet in? No. Oh, so close to 6. Incomplete.
Yeah, I understand why this crowd and these fans were celebrating a touchdown, but not so fast. Catch? Yeah, that looked good. But you got to get both feet down, too.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we called them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Richardson on 3rd. And the Giants are too much. They take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Some guys, you just have to account for them, especially middle linebackers. I remember Ray Lewis, Brian Urlacher. It just felt like their presence took up the entire field. And this linebacker today, we had the interception earlier, a sack right now. You've got to start figuring out a plan for him, or he will take over this game.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on a 4th down gamble. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
Dragon 60. Ready?
From the red zone now. Flush down out to his left. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Here we go.
They'll throw again. Richardson. Forced out to his right. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Come on. Set.
Trying to throw for it with Richardson. And they won't do it. So that ball's incomplete on 4th down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And in, touchdown, New York. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants grow their lead yet again. Reed now to kick this one away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
60 Bobcat, go!
Now Richardson to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Here's Richardson. Buys time, rolling right. Throwing deep down the near side. He's got it inside the 10. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts making the scoreboard look a touch better. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the Giants' hands team secures the football. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it. Even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. He fires one deep down the middle. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Colts get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
1st down throw here from Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I know I'm nitpicking a little bit here, Kate, but if they could have held off just another second before making contact, they may have driven this QB right into the end zone, and we know what that would have meant. Well, 2 points and the defense ignited.
Down the run right, throwing deep down the side. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
3rd and long, it's Richardson. He has the 1st over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On 1st down, it's Richardson. He's on the move. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. They'll throw it again. Chased out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Timeout, Indianapolis. That's its second. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
They send a receiver in motion right. Third and short yardage here, Richardson. On the move, headed right. Complete beyond the marker. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Motioning him from the slot right. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Escapes the pocket. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. The Colts take a timeout. That's their last one, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Well, partner, I think this defense had enough. This QB has been getting out of the pocket and doing damage with his legs, but not this time. Great pursuit, great effort, and they're able to wrap him up for the sack.
Another try following the sack. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that's just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Third and long for him here. That's caught for the first. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Now the Colts leaving the offense out there. They're going to try for two. He's throwing for it. Forced out to his right. And he's denied the goal line. They pushed him out of the 2, and that keeps 2 off the scoreboard. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the Giants come up with that kick. They're going to hold on for the victory in this one. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Motioning the tight end now. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Looking slant route, complete. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Buys time, rolling right. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. So it's a win for the visiting Giants. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. So for my partner, Brock Huard, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. It's a well-earned win for the Giants as we say so long from Indy.